Pain-free the natural way. Now we're talking about your ankle and your foot. First thing we're going to do is take your shoes off. That way we can really work throughout your foot. We're going to start by just pointing and flexing the ankle. We're going to do 8 to 12 reps. Just pushing out and pulling back. Change sides. Lift your foot. Pull the toes back and push. Nice. Now the next exercise we're going to do is taking your little golf ball here and just helping break up some of the connective tissue on the foot. We're going to roll the golf ball down the center of the foot. After you roll the ball front to back, roll it side to side over the ball of the foot. Again, this rolling is about 8 to 12 reps. Repeat on the other side, down the center of the foot, rolling it out. I think you're going to like this one. Apply firm pressure. And then again across the ball of the foot. The next exercise is to help strengthen the front part of the foot. You'll need a towel and a weight. The idea of this exercise is just to pull the towel with your toes. So you're going to reach your toes out like they're fingers and pull them back and in. Reset the towel and do about 3 series of these, starting with the towel out far, gripping with your toes and pulling in. And one more time. Really squeeze, just as if your fingers are toes are like little fingers. And then repeat on the other side. Even if you don't feel foot pain on the right, make sure you still do this on the left. And at the same time, you're pushing down into that ground, so you're getting a little bit of hamstring, which crosses the knee. Use those toes. Another great thing is to pick up marbles. Now that we've worked some of the muscles on the front side of the foot and helped stretch out some of the connective tissue, we're going to work some of the muscles that go around the ankle. We're going to start by laying on our back and bringing our knees into our chest. Again, let's just point and flex the toes. Slowly extend the legs upward. And now with your toes facing each other, pull your toes down from the ceiling. So you don't want to point and flex here. We just want to work from your neutral zone to squeezing the toes towards the shins. You're going to feel this right in the top of the shins. This is one of my favorite exercises when people have heel pain to really open things up. After about 12, open the toes, the heels stay together, and the toes are wide, and then pull the toes down the same way. Still thinking about keeping the foot parallel to the ground and pulling towards the shins. You can let your head rest on the ground or support it with your hands. The last exercise, you're going to pull your toes in and your heels wide. Again, pulling the toes towards the shins. About 8 to 12 reps, and then increase it to 15 to 20. And release. Shake out those ankles, relax the shins. The next exercise, you're going to dig the heels into the ground and just pull in and down, holding that for about 10 to 15 seconds. So this is what's called an isometric. It's where we brace ourselves and contract the muscle. And relax, shake them out, pull the toes up, push down, and squeeze in. And 10. Next exercise, we're going to flip over onto our knees. And you can go either on your arms or on your elbows, whichever feels more comfortable. Lift the hips high and push the heels down into the floor. Now I really want you to think about extending the heel down and in. And let's work first more focused on one side and hold it for about 10 counts. Feeling the stretch up the back of the leg. Make sure you perform this on the other leg as well, pushing the heel down. You really want to feel a stretch through the back of the calf. Now take both heels back and press both heels down at the same time, again feeling the stretch through the back of the leg and the back of the calf. Bend the knees. Aim the tailbone higher and still try and bring the heels to the ground. This will get you more into your soleus and open that up. Your soleus is the second part of your calf muscle. The gastroc is the first. Bend the knees and lower the hips and push back so you feel a stretch coming right up the back of the heel. Now that we've really stretched out the gastroc and soleus, we're going to need to strengthen them. So we're going to come up slowly and stand. We're going to focus in on our feet, toes gripping the ground, and lifting up through your heels. The next exercise, take your heels together and toes wide and perform another 10. This really helps strengthen the calf muscles, which come down and protect the feet. And the last position is toes in, heels wide, lifting up. Lastly, bend your knees and come down to the floor. Another exercise is to turn the foot in and up, feeling the stretch around the outside of the ankle and really bringing the ball of the foot up. Use your thumbs to help work through the center of that foot. Stretching the ankle around and up. Make sure you perform this on the other side as well. Rotating the toes upward, pressing into the center of the foot. Remember, we walk and stand on our feet all day long, so take care of them, stretch and strengthen them, and stay pain-free the natural way.